right, somebody shots fling.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And fighting here, it's Jono King Kong Carroll. 58 kilos even, 172 centimeters tall, with a reach of 176. So here comes Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
King Kong, Jono Carroll. This southpaw is the pride of Dublin, Ireland. You know you're in for a fight when you face King Kong. So here comes Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Dublin, Ireland, the southpaw contender, a junior lightweight world title challenger, King Kong, Jono Carroll. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Sheffield, England, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Kid Galahad.
All the talking has been done.
Fans, we just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The overhand scores. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Couldn't land that jab. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The perfect counter lands. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about O'Carroll in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Foolish. You know you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Back, get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box it. Just be smart. You're still running the power shots. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the things no matter what you do. Just stay focused. Don't let him back. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the pin on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's been in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Galahad is rocked. And down goes Galahad. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Almost knocked that nigga out the ring.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Ultimate step back for just a moment. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Carter, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He can't block that left cross. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and you start timing.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. I need to take.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it cancel.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box it. Just be
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about everything surrounding what we do. Good work.
So just keep. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
around. Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take it.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Ride it out.
And win this next round. Right. Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts, mighty.
The bell rings and we start the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
These two fighters are made for one another. Good counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. And maybe near for John O'Carroll. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, the seat is coming right back. Hook misses. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot!
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites do.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time. Up first, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll square off against smoking Joe Frazier. Only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, smoking Joe Frazier.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier Ali Part 4.
Again, this is history in the making. This is what we write our fight game about. These two guys are the ultimate warriors.
Straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. We wanted action, and they are delivering. These punches coming from every angle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
What do we expect to see here in round two? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Good defense to block. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
These two fighters are made for one another. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. It's bombs away. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell sometime.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Missed with that right uppercut. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Down goes Joe Frazier. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They miss with the jab. Right hook just missed. Perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And now they're right back into the fray.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell to start round 6. And turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he misses with that jab. Good counter punching. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods. Took him out.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Big shot, and down goes Ali. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of characters are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this one. Hold it right there. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Oh, no! Ali is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage win.
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. In this corner, it's the Roan Sniper the Boss Richards, 180 centimeters tall with a 70.9-inch reach. And the man he'll be facing, Enzo the Big Mac Macaronelli.
There's a massive difference here between both fighters. The taller of the two has to use that long jab, parry the fighter coming through, lean on him, and just keep that distance.
It's the Roan Sniper the Boss Richards. Always comes looking to entertain the crowd. Enzo the Big Mac Macaronelli. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the world. And it's...
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready, and it looks like... And there's the bell for round one. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Just misses with the right uppercut. That jab had to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is